There's something about being able to help a population that can't really speak for themselves.
I think it's amazingly fun to get to connect with patients every single day.
This is almost like a dream come true, but like a dream that you wouldn't even dare to dream.
At Midwestern University, students arrive with big goals and a drive to make an impact.
Sports medicine is an exciting field. I really enjoy it. It's how do we get people better tomorrow?
What really drew me to become a dentist is changing a person's confidence about themselves through their smile.
What's very rewarding to me is not just helping really sick animals get to go home, but also those that don't get to go home, is making sure they get the best care possible.
There just isn't anything like it for me when I am able to reach so many different people and help them with so many different aspects of their life.
The more I found out about psychology, the more I really wanted to understand human behavior and how to help people in their darkest times.
Once they're able to smile through some of the really terrible times in the hospital, it's incredibly rewarding.
Some will care for patients. Some will advance research and discovery. Others will help shape the future of healthcare and science in ways we cannot yet imagine.
How can we take medicine and take someone's genetics and figure out what's going to work best for them?
Digital dentistry is a huge part of how I practice nowadays. That teaches you how to arrange what you're going to do and treatment plan the patient's full treatment.
Midwestern will challenge you. It is never about the grade. It is about learning and developing critical thinking skills. So when you are a clinician, any dream that comes to mind, any problem that you need to solve, you are capable of doing that.
What connects them is the work they put in to get here. Years of study, hands-on training, and the determination to keep moving forward.
The education's so darn rigorous at Midwestern that when you have patients that walk through the door, you're like, you know what? It's just another Monday.
When you're done, you do feel confident.
You feel so cared for in a way that you can grow in very uncomfortable ways.
Midwestern University sets it up that, hey, you want to be a doctor? We can help you achieve your dream.
Through hands-on learning, collaborative experiences, and guidance from dedicated faculty mentors, Midwestern students become day one ready healthcare professionals.
I predominantly, as an emergency and critical care specialist, focus on hospitalized ICU patients.
I work in a really high-paced medical practice that I think that if I didn't have the right training, I don't know if I could keep up with what I'm doing right now.
They really helped set me up for more than just the clinical side of everything. It was really about that critical thinking, problem solving.
The value and the growth and the development that I was able to kind of undergo during those 4 years with Midwestern, and the support I got, the faculty, the other students, it was really something special.
From dental medicine, graduate studies, health sciences, optometry, osteopathic medicine, pharmacy, podiatric medicine, and veterinary medicine, they learn what it means to care for the whole person through Midwestern's One Health approach.
It's amazing to be able to work with case managers and clinical coordinators and prescribers and the PCPs and come together and be like, okay, this patient needs help. How do we help them?
I see the value of the interprofessional communication and collaboration that starts here, from the speech therapy program to the occupational therapy program, and how that affects our roles in the hospital setting.
Going forward as a family physician, I feel comfortable reaching out to, say, the local dentist, the local vet, to kind of pick their brains, because I know what kind of training they went through, because part of our training was together.
I have to take into consideration all of their healthcare history, their medications, and I actually speak to their physicians directly to make sure that we're treating this patient as a whole, and I'm not just focusing on one area.
I can work with anybody, and it's really because of those 3 years. Those foundational skills I learned at Midwestern are critical to where I am today.
Today, we celebrate more than degrees earned. We celebrate resilience, compassion, determination, and years of hard work.
I learned so much from Midwestern, and even as a supervisor, when I get Midwestern students, I'm just like, wow, you can tell the difference.
Midwestern University has given me everything that I have to date.
All your hard work, all those late nights studying, many late nights studying, hey, it paid off. You're going to be a doctor. You did it. I'm going to cry again.
Midwestern University is the reason that I have catapulted through my career.
Accomplishing this 1 year really helped me and propelled me into the career I really wanted my whole life.
And I will tell you, you're going to go to school and think you want to do one thing, and then you might have done 10 different things over your lifetime, because Midwestern has taught you how to be confident, how to be adaptable, flexible, and believe in yourself.
The future of healthcare is brighter because of the graduates crossing this stage today. Congratulations, Midwestern University Class of 2026. Your journey is just beginning. Will the audience please rise for the processional as we welcome our platform party, graduates, and faculty to this ceremony.
Good afternoon and welcome to the 2026 commencement of the Arizona College of Podiatric Medicine. I'm Dr. Sean Tennant, Associate Dean of Student Services, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to this important day. I'm so pleased that we're able to celebrate this graduation with family and friends here in the auditorium and those of you joining us virtually. To commemorate this important event, each graduate will receive a professional photograph of themselves being congratulated by their dean, and we kindly request that you remain in your seat to take personal photos. Please remain standing for the performance of the national anthem by second-year Doctor of Nursing Practice student Elizabeth McMillan. And after the national anthem, the opening reflection will be delivered by Dr. Joanna Ritchie, Associate Professor.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched that were gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. Let us take a moment to pause and reflect as we celebrate the accomplishments of our graduates. As we gather on this joyous day, we are thankful for the dreams, hopes, and plans that have been nourished here at Midwestern University. We appreciate the caring faculty and staff who have shared their knowledge and encouragement. We appreciate and express our endless gratitude for the support of family and friends. Graduates, may life bring you enough challenge to fuel your dreams, enough knowledge to realize there's still much more to learn, enough passion to serve your community and your profession, and enough opportunity to nurture your spirit. Let us all celebrate these graduates as they embark upon the next stage of their journey. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Ritchie, and thank you, Ms. McMillan, for that beautiful rendition of the national anthem. It is now my distinct honor to introduce Dr. Joshua Baker, the 10th President and Chief Executive Officer at Midwestern University. A respected leader and Army veteran, Dr. Baker's 13-year tenure at this institution is marked by his service as faculty, associate dean, dean of the colleges of optometry in Arizona and Illinois, and Chief Academic Officer. A recipient of the Bronze Star for his services as a major in the U.S. Army, and a Teacher of the Year Award recipient, he brings a deep-seated passion for clinical excellence and academic rigor to our mission. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Baker.
Thank you. Good afternoon. I want to start by welcoming you to this extraordinary day, and I want to let you know what an honor it is for me to be able to share this triumphant moment with you as we celebrate the Arizona College of Podiatric Medicine class of 2026. You know, at Midwestern University, academic excellence is not built by individuals working alone. It is built through teams of people united by a shared purpose. Faculty who teach and mentor, leaders who guide and support, and staff who work tirelessly behind the scenes to create an environment where students can succeed. One of the things that makes this institution special is the degree to which our leaders collaborate across colleges, disciplines, and departments with a common mission: to prepare exceptional healthcare professionals and to support one another in that endeavor. I'm deeply grateful for the extraordinary leadership team gathered here today and proud to stand alongside them as we celebrate the success of the students they helped guide to this moment. To honor that commitment, I would now like to ask all faculty members in the audience, members on the stage, executive team members, deans, associate deans, directors, and department heads to please stand and be recognized. Graduates, we know how hard you have worked. We know everything you've had to sacrifice, everything you've had to give up. And while we stand here celebrating today, each of us knows, everybody in this room, on this campus understands you didn't arrive here alone. Behind every graduate is a network of people who sacrificed quietly, supported faithfully, and believed relentlessly. Parents, grandparents, spouses, partners, children, friends, and mentors all helped to carry you through this journey. They lived the early mornings and the late nights. They absorbed the stress, the uncertainty, and the exhaustion. They celebrated the victories and helped steady you through the setbacks. But perhaps most importantly, they helped shape the person sitting in that chair today. The compassion your patients will feel, the integrity they will trust, and the resilience they will depend upon. These things are not built in a classroom. They're built over a lifetime by the people who loved and supported you long before this moment arrived. To all the families and loved ones who walked beside the graduates and supported them every step of the way, I cannot thank you enough. We would not be here without you. So graduates, please join me in a round of applause for your loved ones. Okay, so today marks the culmination of years of sacrifice, perseverance, discipline, and unwavering purpose. It represents countless hours of study, clinical training, missed holidays and time with loved ones, moments of self-doubt, and yet the quiet determination to continue climbing even when the path was steep. And here you are. Do you guys remember orientation? Does it feel like a lifetime ago? Does it feel like just a snap of a finger and you were here? Think about who you are in that moment in orientation. You're arriving on campus for the first time, meeting your classmates, going to your first lecture, versus who you are now. Seemingly an ocean stands between these two moments, and that ocean was full of so many things, all of your personal challenges that you had to overcome in that time, hundreds and hundreds of exams, the clinical training, the moments where you felt there was no way forward, that not a single step further along the trail could be walked. But that ocean also holds your victories, your triumphs, your comebacks, those moments where you stumbled and fell and had to pick yourself back up and keep moving forwards. Every experience shapes what our path up the mountain looks like. You know, and I've had the responsibility, and I would argue the privilege, to get to work with students in some of those most difficult moments when they had stumbled, when they had fallen and they needed to stand back up. And I would always want to put my arms around them and encourage them, to let them know that it doesn't matter how you climb the mountain. It doesn't matter what path you walk, how many times you stumbled and fell, how many detours you took. Once you arrive at the top, the view is utterly the same, and it is magnificent. So here you are standing upon your mountain. I hope the view is just as wonderful as you dreamed it would be. You know, and you're about to walk across this stage, and your journey with us will be over. You stand at the end of one journey and yet at the threshold of another. And I want to talk a little bit about graduations and what graduations mean. I think maybe I have a unique perspective on graduations, because you see, they remind me a great deal of military promotions. In fact, in many ways, they are very similar in what they mean, what they represent, and how they make us feel. Graduations, like a military promotion, is something to be celebrated with family and friends. It is exciting, it is joyous, it is triumphant, but it can also be misleading. For much of our lives, promotions and graduations too often are portrayed as a prize for accomplishments, something we get for doing a good job, or something we are owed or supposed to receive for something we've done. The fact is, promotions are none of these. Graduations are none of these. That's what ribbons and trophies and pats on the back are for. A promotion, a graduation, is really something very different. Your academic and personal accomplishments are not why you are graduating today. Rather, your accomplishments are the narrative that justifies why you are ready for greater responsibility. In the Army, a promotion ceremony was always started with an explanation that this was not a reward for what you had done. Rather, a promotion was the Army's acknowledgement of what the Army believed you were capable of doing moving forwards. A captain is not promoted to major because the Army wanted to reward him or her for doing a good job as a captain. The Army is simply telling that captain, expectations have changed. This graduation is no different. Your achievements here at MWU have been remarkable, and you should be proud. Your family is proud. We are proud of you. You've walked a path so few every generation is capable of walking, and yet you've done it remarkably well. But this stage, your graduation, is something different. The diploma you will receive is not a ribbon or a trophy to honor all that you have done so far. It is an acknowledgement that you are capable of doing more, to take on more. It signifies that you are ready for greater responsibilities, greater duties you were not previously capable of. That responsibility, that duty, is the care of patients, and there are few responsibilities in life greater. This new expectation will follow you and aid you in everything you do moving forwards. You have shown the world what you are capable of, and the bar will be raised accordingly. Embrace it because you have earned it. After you walk down these steps, your new journey begins, and that journey, like the one you are just finishing, is fraught with difficulties and immense and daunting challenges. But I want you to know that we believe there is nobody anywhere in this country more prepared and capable to meet those challenges than the Arizona College of Podiatric Medicine class of 2026. I believe in you. The faculty believe in you. Everybody in this room believes in you. And momentarily, the university is going to show you that it believes in you. You are ready. Now, I'm going to take just a few more minutes. I'm going to ask individuals in the room to stand. And when I ask you to stand, I want you to stand just long enough for the graduates to see you. Maybe raise your hand and let them see you when you stand. The first group I'd like to ask to stand, again, is our faculty. Any faculty anywhere in the room and on the stage, please stand. I'd also like to ask any alumni, any Midwestern University alumni from any program in the room to please stand, just for a moment and let the graduates see you. And finally, any healthcare providers at all. If you're a healthcare provider of any kind, please stand and let the graduates see you just for a moment. Wow. Thank you. Graduates, this is the professional family you have now joined. The faculty members that stood were previously your instructors are now your colleagues. Moving forwards, everybody that stood is just an email, a phone call, or a text away. If you need help on a complex case, you need professional advice, or you just want to bounce some ideas off of a peer, I want you to know we're going to be here for you. And we are incredibly proud of you. So wherever your path takes you from here, never forget the privilege and the responsibility that comes with the simple act of caring for another human being. And go knowing that we are forever grateful to have shared even the smallest part of this journey with you. Congratulations, class of 2026. And now it's my honor to introduce Dr. Jeffrey Jensen, Dean of the Arizona College of Podiatric Medicine. A highly respected leader in podiatric medical education and an accomplished clinician, Dr. Jensen has been a driving force in advancing the field of foot and ankle care. His commitment to academic innovation, evidence-based practice, and student success has profoundly influenced the profession and continues to inspire excellence across the college. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Jensen.
Thank you, Dr. Baker. Good afternoon, and welcome to our distinguished guests, our esteemed faculty, friends, family, and most of all, the 2026 graduates of the Arizona College of Podiatric Medicine. Today is a momentous occasion, and it is truly an honor to stand before you as we celebrate your accomplishments. As Dr. Baker had mentioned, we always think back to orientation. It was a short 4 years ago. And I remember making introductions, and from a faculty perspective, we realized all too well the academic journey that was in front of today's graduates. We commend each of you for your resilience, your perseverance, and professionalism over the last 4 years. At this time, at the risk of being redundant, I'd like to acknowledge the individuals whose guidance has been essential to your success, our faculty. Would the faculty of the College of Podiatric Medicine please rise and be recognized? Thank you. You may recall a famous quote from the book 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, written by Stephen Covey. And the quote is, "Begin with the end in mind." In that vein, the mission at the Arizona College of Podiatric Medicine is to prepare quality students to enter residency through rigorous education and training. I'm happy to share with you that that mission has been accomplished. Please give our graduates a hand. I'd like to share with our guests what that rigorous education and training looks like. The education that enables our graduates to serve, to lead, and to heal patients. We are in a very unique college and a very unique profession. Our students spent the first 2 years studying the basic sciences alongside their osteopathic colleagues. These 2 years culminated in Boards Part 1, but during those 2 years, our students were also building their knowledge in podiatric medicine, podiatric surgery, biomechanics, and general medicine. They were already specializing in foot and ankle conditions, and they already knew they were going to be foot and ankle specialists. The true journey, of course, begins when that knowledge comes to life while treating patients. Much of the 3rd year is spent in local hospitals and clinics, learning under just tremendous preceptors that give their time and devotion to training our students. In their 4th year, our students crisscross the United States, seeking out once-in-a-lifetime educational opportunities. There is a reason that these month-long experiences are referred to as audition rotations. Knowing these month-long opportunities could very well translate into a residency opportunity. So a few notes on this year's graduates. Our students signed up to rotate through the very best programs around the country during their 4th year. They treated their 4th year as the ultimate educational experience. They were reading journal articles, preparing presentations, learning something every day, either in the clinic or in the operating room. Their dedication and their passion to learn has been highlighted by our faculty for the past 4 years. We are routinely told by residency directors that the students from the Arizona College are the most prepared in the country for the residency experience. Hence, they're the most sought after. Our students matched this year into top residency programs around the country in 16 different states, from Florida to California, from Texas to Massachusetts, and everywhere in between. Their passion, their compassion, and their work ethic will take them wherever they want to go. I speak for the faculty in saying we are looking forward to following your careers in the years to come. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Jensen. Will you please turn to page 5 of your program for the Podiatric Physician's Oath? And we invite any individuals who are podiatrists to please feel free to join the graduates in reciting the oath. Dr. Jana Kraleski, Assistant Professor, will now administer the oath, and following the oath, Dr. Jensen will present the graduates to Dr. Baker, who will confer their degrees.
Candidates, please read along with me. I solemnly pledge myself to consecrate my life to the service of humanity. I will give to my teachers the respect and gratitude which is their due. I will practice my profession with conscience and dignity. The health of my patient will be my first consideration. I will respect the secrets that are confided in me. I will maintain by all means in my power the honor and the noble traditions of the medical profession. My colleagues will be as my family. I will not permit consideration of religion, nationality, race, party politics, or social standing to intervene between my duty and my patients. I will maintain the utmost respect for human life. Even under threat, I will not use my medical knowledge, contrary to the laws of humanity. I make these promises solemnly, freely, and upon my honor. Please remain standing.
Dr. Baker, upon the recommendation of the faculty, I present the candidates for the degree Doctor of Podiatric Medicine.
Thank you, Dr. Jensen. By the authority vested in me by the state of Arizona and the Board of Trustees of Midwestern University, I confer upon you the degree Doctor of Podiatric Medicine, for which you have been recommended by your faculty, with all the accompanying honors, privileges, and responsibilities.
Congratulations to our graduates. You may now move your tassels to the left.
Please be seated. And we now invite the first section of graduates to please come forward to be hooded. The academic hood is a meaningful part of the commencement tradition. It represents the hard work and dedication each graduate has put into earning an advanced degree. Doctoral hoods are 4 feet long and master's hoods are a little shorter at 3.5 feet. The velvet trim reflects the graduate's field of study, and the color inside the hood represents the college or program they've accomplished. After being hooded, graduates will proceed to being congratulated by the university provost, Dr. Gloria Yue, your dean, Dr. Jensen, and the university president, Dr. Baker. Dr. Masa Aga Jafari, assistant professor, will announce the names of the graduates.
Dr. Jace Bayless. Dr. Tanner Carr. Dr. Stephanie Coleman. Dr. Allison DeClean. Dr. Remy Drake. Dr. Leila Galavati. Dr. Mustafa Ghulam Hazrat. Dr. David Greenstein. Dr. Samantha Hung. Dr. Jacob Hoffman. Dr. Cody Isidore. Dr. Nikki Jacobus. Dr. Lauren Lamarca. Dr. Clarissa Marney. Dr. Jared Martinez. Dr. Andre Moizi. Dr. Allison Peterson. Dr. Mason Regan. Dr. Bethany Robinson. Dr. Sydney Scott. Dr. Luke Seifer. Dr. Catherine Shaw. Dr. Alicia Stevens. Dr. Clayton Nguyen.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct privilege to present to you the class of 2026 of the Arizona College of Podiatric Medicine. We will now hear remarks from the class representative, Dr. Jacob Hoffman.
Good afternoon, faculty, family, friends, and most importantly, my fellow graduates. Those of you who know me know I love reading fantasy novels. There's a quote from my favorite series by Brandon Sanderson's The Stormlight Archive that has stayed with me throughout podiatry school. It is journey before destination. At first, I thought graduation was the destination. The white coat, the exams, residency applications, finally earning the title of doctor. But looking back now, I realize the journey is what truly changed us. The journey was anatomy labs that tested our patients and our stomachs. It was long nights studying when we wondered if we knew enough to care for another human being. It was learning not just how to treat feet and ankles, but how to support people through pain, fear, and uncertainty. And somewhere along the way, we became more than students. We became a team. We learned that medicine is never practiced alone. We leaned on classmates who became family, professors who pushed us further than we thought possible, and loved ones who carried us through moments when we were exhausted, overwhelmed, and doubting ourselves. Journey Before Destination reminds us that success is not just the moment we walk across the stage tonight. Success is every patient we listened to, every mistake that taught us humility, every setback that built resilience, and every small step forward that brought us here. As podiatrists, we understand better than most people the importance of taking the next step. Sometimes healing happens slowly. Sometimes progress is painful. But every journey forward begins with the courage to keep moving. Tonight, we celebrate the destination, but tomorrow a new journey begins. One where we have the privilege to restore mobility, relieve pain, and help people walk through life with dignity and confidence. To the class of 2026, may we always remember that the kind of doctors we become will not be defined by the titles or accomplishments alone, but by the compassion, perseverance, and humanity we bring to every step of the journey. Thank you, and congratulations to everyone.
Thank you, Dr. Hoffman. That was a wonderful reflection. Journey before destination. The journey is appreciating every day. It's also appreciating the process that maximizes the journey. That process, that dedication is in your hands. Remember, the residency journey you're about to embark on is only 3 years, about 1,000 days. Make the most of it because it will go by fast. Thank you again, Dr. Hoffman. That was a wonderful presentation.
Thank you, Dr. Jensen. The closing reflection will be given by Dr. Melanie Bioland, Associate Dean.
We extend our best wishes to our graduates and all who have loved and supported them along the way. Graduates, we know that you are ready to employ your knowledge, reasoning, and skills with integrity and compassion. Today, you leave Midwestern University as proud alumni, and we wish you joy, health, and success, hoping you may return in future days to celebrate again the journey that began here. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Violand. As we bring this commencement to a close and prepare for our recessional, we want to thank you on behalf of Midwestern University. We kindly request that the audience remain seated while the platform party, faculty, and graduates recess. We would also like to thank the Sonoran Brass Quintet for the music at today's ceremony and the Arizona Interpreting Service for their participation in today's ceremony. Congratulations to our graduates as they go forward to lead, to serve, and to make a meaningful impact in their fields and in their communities. This commencement will now be brought to a close.